Ask you to get your program out of there and load up the next one. I want to talk to Eric for just a second. You have two games you're going to show us, and the first one is called Beyond Dark Castle, which you describe as kind of interactive cartoon, which is a great phrase. Tell me what you mean by that.
By that I mean it's like a cartoon experience in that you control the actions of the main character on the screen. There's a lot of detailed animation and cartoon-like digitized soundtrack that makes it a lot like a cartoon for the people that are watching you play.
Okay,
Interesting. Let's see it.
Okay, let's show it.
We're in the game's practice mode in the middle of the swamp, which is one of the 14 rooms, and I'll go ahead and pick it up. There's a flaming eye that I have to destroy before he destroys me.
What are your weapons there?
I'm throwing rocks right now, but there in one of the other rooms there's a special spell I can acquire from a wizard to have fireball capability instead of rocks.
This is not strategic conquest.
No. No.
Okay, and you're trying to get to the end to get the...
To get one of the magic orbs that I need to win the game. I just gave myself some gas. I'm in the practice mode, so I can do that.
Three little helicopters.
At the end of this swamp, there's a guard shack where one of the 5 magic orbs is stored.
Okay, and this little guy's flying with his little private little helicopter thing, is that it?
That's right.
Okay.
And I believe we're almost there. There we are.
All right.
And I'll just stow my chopper pack here.
The detail.
Pick the mace up.
Okay, you got to beat
Got
that
him.
guy up.
I've taken care of dispatch the guard now. And now I'll go up and claim the orb.
Okay.
And all I need to do now is fly back out and place it on a pedestal in the anteroom and then go get the other 4.
All right, I guess that's a pretty good description, an interactive cartoon. That's really pretty neat. I want to ask you about the other game you have here now, which is called Apache Strike. And you fly a helicopter, but it's not really a helicopter simulation, is it?
No, it's not really. It's an action fantasy is what I would call it. The real objective that we had in designing Apache Strike was to get a real good action feel and really get your pulse pounding.
Okay,
I'll go ahead and
get my pulse pounding, Eric.
Okay, I'll go ahead and start it up. I'm going to start on level 20, where there's quite a bit of action.
All right, what's happening here,
All
Eric?
systems go.
I'm flying the helicopter now using the mouse, and that's one of the enemy helicopters. And these are skyscrapers that I'm flying through. And
where are you headed?
I'm trying to find the strategic defense computer. That gauge on the right-hand side of the screen, ouch, is the bearing and distance to the strategic defense computer. Now I'm 47 blocks away.
And we just see that screen cracked in the right. What happened there?
That's my radar screen, which is normally very useful to have, but as you can see, this program will let parts of your equipment get damaged, which adds to the challenge on the more difficult levels.
You just have to know where you're going, right?
That's right. And now I'll try and get this tank.
Okay, what's the voice we hear?
That's Linda, the lifelike inboard narrative damage assessment computer. And that's actually the digitized voice of, oops,
one
of Silicon Beach's programmers.
We're asking you to talk and fly a chopper at the same time. I realize that's difficult. Okay, so you're trying to track down this, what here?
Strategic defense computer. It's the central computer controlling the city's defenses. And the mission at each level is to fly through the enemy's defenses to the center of the city and then destroy the strategic defense computer.
Okay, you mentioned you're playing at level 20. How many levels are there in this game?
You can go up indefinitely. We've got 500 levels programmed in.
Do you think anybody will ever get there?
I hope so. You can start on level 120 or 40. I'm getting real close now. Hopefully soon Linda will say SDC sighted and we'll know.
How do you know
right
you're
there.
getting close from?
Enemy behind.
Oh boy. Ouch.
Oh! Eric, the smooth operation, the smooth picture movement looks really, really good. How do you accomplish that anyway?
What this is 3D animation with hidden surface removal, and the enemies are also have surfaces removed and are shaded. Bill Applin's, the programmer, has achieved quite a feat here to get 20 frames of that happening per second. It makes the game really smooth.
Yeah, it looks good.
Eric, what's the next step? What's the next technology thing that's going to make games even better than they are now?
There's a new technology on the horizon called Compact Disc Interactive that's actually a home entertainment type of technology, and I think that has the possibility to introduce video and a lot of interesting possibilities.
What are the current projections on when that's going to arrive as far as consumer products?
I think maybe end of 1988 is what I'm hearing, and the CDI player actually connects to the stereo and the television, and
Yeah, so
contains
you're actively working on that now?
yes,
Good.
yeah.
Peter, real quick, what's next?
With faster computers, more AI, and you just never know what's around the corner.
Okay.